What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the you versus them for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Aquarius. What's up, Aqua? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your you versus them, all right? Gonna see how you're feeling versus how they're feeling, clarify, and pull an oracle. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin. Aquarius. If the roles are reversed, reverse them. Aquarius. How does Aquarius feel? The Empress. Oh, shit. The Magician in reverse. The Judgment and the Chariot. Okay. So you feel like you found the love of your life here, and you feel like the universe is pushing you to go towards this person. Okay, could be a Cancer, doesn't have to be though. I feel like you decided to go towards them. I feel like you're just like, all right, I hear you, universe, I'm going. I do feel with the Magician in reverse, you feel like somebody's trying to manipulate something for you here. You feel like somebody's trying to mess with this. What about them? The Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, Three of Coins in reverse, Ten of Swords, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. This could be a Pisces, a Virgo. Does not have to be though. Okay. I do feel like the person that is trying to manipulate this for you in some way here. Okay. I do feel like this person with the Hermit, the Ten of Swords in reverse, Three of Coins in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like they are not listening to their intuition. All right, so something is not going to work. Okay, with the Ten of Swords and the Hermit in reverse, they're not going to hold themselves accountable. But I feel like something is going to backtrack or whatever. But I feel like they're going to be backstabbed. Something is not going to work. Okay, something is not going to work. I feel like with the Chariot here, you're protected so much. You and this person are protected. This relationship is protected. The universe wants you together, okay? I feel like something is going to be very easy with this person. There's a lot of potential, okay? With this person that you're going towards, the person that you feel like is the one, all right? I do feel like you're really in your head because this person is doing whatever, but the universe wants you to know, go ahead, still move forward, still push through because you and this person are protected. The universe wants you and this person together, period, okay? I feel like you and this person are meant to change the world. Like your love is meant to change the world, which could be why there's so much opposing energy. All right, let's clarify. Let's start with you. What's the Magician in reverse? The Lovers here. Yeah. Okay. Gemini energy. I feel like somebody here knows that you're meant to be with a spiritual partner. You're meant to have a spiritual path. Somebody knows that you're on your path, that you're doing the right things, that you're going to get the things that you deserve. And someone's trying to manipulate that or mess with that here. Okay. With the Eight of Wands here and the Libra energy here. Somebody could be doing like spiritual stuff here, or somebody could be just projecting. All right. You are going to get good karma, good justice for this here. Okay. I do feel like I said, with that Eight of Wands, whatever they're sending your way or doing is going to go right back to them. Okay. Because they're not on their path, which is why you're protected because you're on your path. They're not. Okay. What is the Empress here? They're manifesting punishment for themselves. What is the Empress here? The Ten of Wands here. In reverse. Yeah, I feel like, again, double confirmation, this is the love of your life, and because of that, it's going to be easy. Okay, the universe got you. The Seven of Pentacles here in reverse and the Hermit. I feel like you have held yourself accountable for whatever this is. This person doing this has nothing to do with you, Aquarius, okay? People are just pissed off that they're about to get their shit handed to them, that they can't see somebody else living good. They can't, okay? And this person cannot swallow the fact that you're on your path and you're going to get good things. Like somebody knows that you're destined for amazing things with this lover. They know that. Or that you're destined for amazing things in love because of who you are as a person, right? They know that. Anybody who has to manipulate knows that you're the shit, and that's what they're trying to manipulate. Okay, but I feel like the universe wants you to know, like, you held yourself accountable. Like, you were like, yeah, I put myself in a situation, I got myself out. This is not happening because you didn't do what you're supposed to do. This is happening because somebody doesn't want you to be happy. Okay, but the universe is not going to allow that. All right, what is the Judgment here? the 10 of cups, okay? This could be somebody in your family, does not have to be though. I do feel like, the final decision is that you're going to kiss and make up with this person. I feel like you're going to do something to help this person, or maybe vice versa. The Emperor, it could be an Aries here, and the Four of Cups, yeah, in reverse. I feel like you know exactly what you have to do. I feel like maybe you've known it for a while, but you haven't really taken action. But I feel like with the Emperor here, you are going to take action, take charge here. What is a Chariot? You have the Knight of Swords and the Magician in reverse, okay? I do feel like you weren't going towards this because you did not want to manifest doomsday, which makes sense. I feel like you didn't want to go towards this because this person was in your space, but I feel like the universe wants you to know that you're being protected, and go ahead. The Page of Cups. Yeah, listen to your intuition. The Emperor here. I feel like you're in control. Remember that you're in control. Okay, like I said, you're being protected by the universe. So go ahead. All right, what's the Seven of Coins here? You have the Tower and the Emperor in reverse. Okay, I do feel like this person is realizing that they're also realizing at the same time right now too that this is a long-term situation. All right, someone's realizing that they're gonna have to release control. Someone's like realizing, like, what, this is worth me putting my guard down. This is worth me allowing Aquarius to come towards me and just whatever. Like, someone's willing to just like sit down for you. The Four of Pentacles, someone has not let you go. The Judgment, yeah, someone has made this call by themselves. Like, someone is truly, like, I feel like you need to know that somebody, like, they want to talk to you, like, they want to let their guard down. They're not being forced. This is something that they are willingly doing. What is the Ten of Wands here in reverse? The Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like this person feels like it's going to be difficult in some way, but they're not listening to their intuition. The Eight of Pentacles here with the Six of Swords. I do feel like this person is also going through something. It could be at work. This person could be getting watched at work or something like that. So that could be why, they're like, man, this is going to be too whatever. But you both have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So I feel like they're also getting clarity that something is going to be not as challenging. What's the Ten of Swords here and the Hermit in reverse? The Nine of Cups, okay? I feel like this person that is manipulating the situation here, I feel like they're going to get some type of wish here. The Five of Cups in reverse, and anything is possible. They're going to get something that they want, all right? And I feel like they're not going to regret whatever they did to you here. The King of Cups. They could get some type of love energy here, or something that they really, really want, okay? With the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups in reverse, but I feel like it's an illusion. Okay, I feel like this person, like I said, they're manifesting punishment. So the universe is about to get back at this person by giving them everything that they want just to take it away. Someone's going to end up backstabbed. Like I said, the tables are going to turn. Someone's going to end up getting backstabbed, and they're going to see how it feels. And it's going to be really bad because the universe is going to give them everything that they want and then take it away. And that's going to be their punishment. What is a High Priestess in reverse and the Three of Coins in reverse? The Two of Pentacles here, okay? In reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person is watching you here, okay? They could be watching you. This person that's manifesting you, which is probably why you didn't want to, right? But I feel like this person not listening to their intuition. Like, I feel like with lesson unlearned, something is going to happen the same way that it always does. I feel like someone's not supposed to be doing this. Like, someone's gonna get caught or whatever. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the universe is about to come and intervene in something here. The Four of Cups, and the thing is that someone does not see this coming. But that's the whole point. That's what happens when you manipulate. Like, the universe, when you manipulate, that's what comes right back to you. Manipulation. When you're trying to manipulate somebody, you're trying to confuse somebody, and you're trying to, oh, look, you're not supposed to, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's what the universe is going to do to you. The universe is like, oh, hey, this is for you. Look, it's your wish. It's the best thing ever. And then they're literally falling into a trap. Okay, someone is about to be like this. Someone's going to end up getting betrayed. Okay, real bad. Okay, with the Hermit in reverse. And like, this person is not going to hold themselves accountable. I feel like someone's going to know why something is happening. Someone's going to feel very ashamed, I'm hearing, very embarrassed. But, they're not going to hold themselves accountable, which means they're going to repeat this again. So, just know that. Just move on with your life and go towards this person. Let's pull an oracle card. Can I get a card for the Empress? For Aquarius, the Rainbow Reviver in reverse, number 24, and Commitment, number 4. All right. I do feel like, you you didn't want to fix something before because of them, but I feel like this is with commitment. This is the only person that you see yourself with, if you really think about it. Like, this is the only person that you feel like gets you, okay? You have maturity in reverse, number 23. I do feel like you need to grow up a little bit, Aquarius. Okay. I feel like you need to grow up a little bit. All right? Maybe the person that is manipulating this for you, you allowed it in some way. So you need to grow up. I feel like with a rainbow reviver in reverse as well, I feel like you're giving yourself excuses as to why you shouldn't bring this back. Because the Empress, like, what are you talking about? That's like you saying, I don't want to get back together with Beyonce. Like, the Empress is a high value. Like, someone's gonna treat you unconditional. It's unconditional love. Like, there's not a lot of Empresses out here. They're not just floating around. They're not just outside walking on the street. It's very, these Empresses are not just out here. So you need to, like, to not be a fake or fraud or phony. Can I have a card for the Magician in reverse person? The divine masculine in reverse, number 12, Leo energy here. Yeah, I feel like this person, you allow this person to drive your car, is what you did. You allow this person to steer you. You allow them to control you in some way. And it's crazy, Aquarius, because you don't like people that change their mind. That's something that is like that's a red flag for you. That's a what's it called? A pet peeve that you have. You don't like when people change their mind, right? Like, stay true to what you said. But this person, you allow this person to change your mind. You allow this person. You guys, I'm hungry. Anyways, you allow this person to change your mind, but it's crazy because you allow this person to change your mind, but you don't like people. You don't like when people change their minds. You see what I'm talking about? Immature. You see what I'm talking about? So it's like, I feel this person is doing this because you allowed it for a lot of y'all, okay? If not, I feel the divine masculine in reverse. This person's very insecure. And the only way that they feel powerful is by manipulating something else for someone else, This person has no courage. They have no strength. They're a coward, okay? Somebody who can't stand up for themselves. They need their mom, their dad, their sister, their brother, their job to do it for them, all right? This is a pussycat. This is somebody who does not look at the bigger picture. This is not somebody who thinks in the future. So they're always making mistakes, okay? This is not somebody who takes courage and stands, like I said, they don't stand up for themselves. They allow people to walk all over them. Can I get a card for the Seven of Pentacles person? The emotional freedom in reverse, number 13, and life purpose, number 19. Okay, yeah, it was fate and destined for you to be with this person. Okay, and they know that. With emotional freedom in reverse, I do feel this person, could be a little emotionally closed off, or they did close themselves off, which is why they're realizing, like, I'm gonna have to, open my heart up again to Aquarius. That's why they're gonna release control. Like, they're gonna release control so that you guys can have a conversation or something. Okay, the gardener in reverse. I do feel like this person felt like, you weren't the one for the job. But with life purpose here, I feel like this person knows that you two are meant to be together. Okay, they just felt like maybe you didn't want to, learn the skills that are required, something like that. Okay, what about this Ten of Swords person? The reparenting yourself in reverse, number 25. Spiritual maturity, number 34, and chivalry in reverse, number 3. This could be a parent. The scarce woman in reverse, number 27. Yeah, this person does not protect you at all, okay? At all. I feel this is somebody who was supposed to protect you, obviously, and they didn't. With reparenting yourself in reverse, this is somebody who repeats the same mistakes over and over and over again. They're not learning their lessons, so they literally go through the same things. They keep getting let down by the universe, and they think it's the universe or someone doing it to them. Man, it's you. You keep failing the second grade. Like, You're like getting left behind, and everybody's moving on, and things are happening, and they're still in the same predicament that they were 5 years ago. Of course you are. You don't learn from your shit. With spiritual maturity, number 34, I feel like this person, they were supposed to learn from you. But instead, you know, this could be a situation where it's like, maybe this is like your older sister, and they're like, I'm the oldest. Or this could be your parent, and you're like, they're like, I'm the parent. You know, something here is about roles. You know, or maybe they're older than you. Maybe they were more successful, whatever. That's all what's about to fall apart. Someone has a big ass ego. And they're like, man, I'm older. Man, I got whatever. Man, age is nothing but a number, because with reparenting yourself in reverse, this person's not learning their lessons. Yeah, you freaking 40, still miserable, horrible, in the same position, if not worse. And yeah, Aquarius is freaking 31 and better than you, because Aquarius learns their lesson. Like, someone's dumb. With chivalry in reverse, someone's also a liar. And that's why they're not moving forward in life. They lied. Everything that they have, they obtained with a lie. So they're going to lose it the same way, in a lie. Anything that you obtain, how you get things is how you lose them. The person is a whole ass liar. The job that they got it off of a lie. So guess what? They're going to lose it because of a lie. This person gets in relationships because of lies. They lie themselves into relationships, and guess what? They lose it because of a lie. Someone like literally their whole life is who they are. They're a mother effer, so they're a mother effer. With spiritual maturity, this person is going to learn the hard way. You know, you came into their life to show them the easy way, because I always say that love is the easiest teacher. It's sweet and nice and compassionate. You were probably sweet, nice, and compassionate to this person. Very nice, very sweet. The lesson could have been learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because you were so nice and so sweet. But no, they got into their ego. And they wanted to manipulate it. Okay, cool, bro. That's exactly what's coming for you, too. Motherfuckers gonna get in their ego, and they're gonna manipulate, and they're gonna, you. It's cool. That's how karma works. So, it doesn't even matter. I feel like, go ahead, Aquarius. Okay? Go ahead. Because somebody literally got them. They're literally got themselves in a trap. They fell into the hole, and they're about to be stuck in that hole for a minute. I'm hearing a long ass time. And again, this is something that they manifested. They manifested punishment, one, because of what they did to you, but the timing is impeccable, because right now you're supposed to be going towards a situation, and you know, they did this to you. So the universe is like, oh, perfect. Now you're gonna see Aquarius succeed while you're in the hole. You're gonna hear about Aquarius' success while you're in the hole that you got yourself into. It's gonna be like a double whammy, that this person's gonna have no choice but to become mature and grow the freak up. They're gonna have to choose spirituality, because ain't nothing gonna get them out of that hole except them loving themselves. They're gonna stay in that hole until they love themselves enough to know not to hurt somebody else. That when you try to manipulate for someone else, when you try to hurt somebody else, all you're doing is hurting yourself in the future. All you're doing is manipulating your own shit in the future. That's all you're doing. And this person's gonna learn that the hard way, by getting backstabbed or betrayed. Like I said, the universe is literally gonna give them everything that they want. That's another way that the universe checks our ego, is by giving us everything that we want, thinking that this person's like amazed, like, damn, I'm an asshole, and I'm getting all this. So that's how dumb somebody is. That they don't think that they're being set up by the universe. They don't think that something's off here. No, someone could be very toxic, and they're like, yes. Wow, I'm getting what I want. Just give me. Someone doesn't ask questions. Someone doesn't like stop to smell the flowers. Someone doesn't try to stop to analyze. Someone's dumb. Of course they are, because they're not healing. And if you're not healing, you get stupider and stupider and stupider. While life keeps getting smarter and smarter and smarter. This person's about to be way behind. Like I said, they're going to be stuck in that hole. They're going to be stuck in that hole, and they're going to have to be forced to look at themselves. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.